Welcome to the BS Reports. This segment is about Idaho COBS, COBS. The reason for this video is because I've been kind of following them for a little while since I came across some articles from the investigative reporters from Investigate West. I found out that COBS had been harming innocent women and exploiting those very same women who have been trafficked under the guise of being an agency where they actually are supposed to be assisting those trafficked women. Well, you should know, if you haven't read those articles already, that it's pretty bad what is out there. So just why had I become aware of COBS? Well, this was happening when I was attempting to support others who also had been harmed and trafficked, and in this particular situation by state of Idaho agencies. I was seeking additional resources and support so I would be able to assist these victims who were bravely coming forward and reporting what had been happening currently and also had happened to them in the past. And the one thing that I was also doing was further documenting PREA from when I was working at IDOC and trying to find a former coworker. As I was looking for that individual, I came across, and get ready for acronym soup here, ICDVVA. And apologies, I got it wrong on the Instagram, but this stands for the Idaho Council of Domestic Violence and Victims Assistance. Some great letters, and this should mean I'm in a good, safe spot. So I called them. And as I was talking to them, and I let them know what I was doing, which was supporting victims of PREA, women who were coming forward with evidence and documentation and claims of violence against them, both by IDC staff and also Ada County staff, but in general, police in general. That's when, while I was talking to the ICDVVA, yeah, there we go, they completely unprompted mentioned and brought up COBS. And I listened to the ladies' presentation for a little bit because I was curious how they were going to explain and tell me about this. And finally, I stopped them. I mentioned very clearly that I was familiar with COBS, and then I was also familiar with the damage that they had been doing and the harm that they had done to these innocent women. I also have firsthand experience regarding COBS as well, which at that point in time I didn't bring it up, but it wasn't just the articles, but I also had other knowledge about them. So ICDVVA's response was not only bizarre, it was dismissive. And I don't need to say a lot here in the video. I could talk a lot more, but over on the Instagram page, you're going to see the emails that I sent to them and the emails that I sent also trying to report what was going on. And it should be known very clearly that COBS has been reported to pretty much anyone and everyone within the state of Idaho. So the bigger question should be, why is Idaho taxpayer money being appropriated and sent to an agency which is under investigation? And under investigation for some pretty serious wrongdoings. Why is Idaho taxpayer money being given to a company that looks like a shell company or shell corporation in which they are transferring that money to their other businesses? And Paula and Tyler, they appear to have quite a few businesses. So yeah, this family, they have a ton. So go check those articles and look at just how ICDVVA is in COBS beds, so to speak, which is ironic when you consider what this is all about. Is anyone really looking at this? That's a great question. I've got to ask that. So the bigger question should be, why is it being sent to them? And what is happening there? So go check them out and let us know what you think. And like I said, this is all on Instagram as well. So this is BS Reports. Be safe out there and have a good day.